Hey guys, we're here with Alfredo, Mr. Tech1 himself, top qualifier for SDC 2023. Um, so where are you from?
Um, I'm from I'm from here, SoCal. I was born here in Los Angeles, and then lived in Vegas for 10 years, then moved back to Cali.
Cool.
So
What kind of chassis did you compete with today?
I compete with the Razor Performance Megalodon. It's basically it's a shark rear end with the DDSS front end with the Razor Performance upper deck and lower deck.
You can take off the
Yeah.
body. So now you can show it off. See what's all in there. Walk us through and what you got going on as far as like electronics, battery, the whole shebang. Go ahead.
Okay, so we can start from the front. I have a Futaba CT701, and then I have for my gyro, I have a GYD 550, and then for the capacitors up here in the front, if you guys can see it, I have a Trace and a Trace Vector, and then I'm running a Gens Ace Redline battery. This is it's a prototype right now. It's not out yet. It's the 4200.
Okay.
So it should hit the markets pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm running Accuvance 10.5 Agile.
Mm-hmm. Are you running a 3-gear or 4-gear transmission?
I'm running a 4-gear transmission.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So for those who don't know, can you explain 3 versus 4 gear?
So 4-gear is basically so here, this is one way to say it. So like, see how the spur gear is moving this way,
Yeah.
right? So the G-force is going this way, right?
Okay.
So when you're on throttle, it'll squat. So because this spins that way, right? So
Yeah.
all the force is going to the rear. With a 3-gear, you flip it, so the spur gear is this way. So the rotation of it is going to be the opposite way. So the
Okay.
tendency of that is going to launch forward. But I tried both. I like the 4-gear. It feels more smoother to me. 3-gear feels kind of more instant, which 4-gear just suits my style. So there's still, I think it's just preference. You know, there's no 3-gear is better than 4-gear. 4-gear is better than 3-gear. It's just, it depends on your style and what you prefer.
Okay.
Right, it's not even like the low traction, high traction thing.
No,
it's
just
all
like,
preference.
yeah, it's all preference because you could tune it on your radio, on your ESC. You know, you could lower, you could mess with the curve, throttle curve. So you could mess with all that. So it's just preference.
Okay. So my other question about electronics, because you mentioned you have your capacitors. I see it looks like you have a capacitor in the back
Yeah,
and capacitor in the front. How are they connected on the front? Like you have it on your gyro and servo or receiver gyro?
So on this one, I have my Trace plugged into my channel 4, and then on my receiver, and then I have my Trace Vector in between my gyro and servo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're running nerd shocks on there.
Yeah, I have nerd shocks.
Okay.
Front and rear.
Is it worth the expense?
Yes.
If yes and no.
Right.
The price, you know, I'm just being honest. The price is pretty up there. You know, it's like a lower brand real coilover. You know, it's like 400, 450 just for a whole set. But it is a useful tool, you know, to use, especially when you're traveling to different surfaces, different tracks. Instead of changing out your oil, you could just mess around with the damping right here. So the when you close it up, it rebounds slower. If you open it up, it rebounds faster. So you could just stick to one oil and just mess around with the turns. So
Cool.
you don't need to like keep draining your oil, refilling it, trying to find out what's the best weight. So me, I just run 15 weight on it as my base. I'm running overdose mineral oil, and then
Okay.
I go from there. If I want it more rebound slower, I make it tighter. I want it to rebound faster, I make it, you know.
Nice. I really like the body.
thank
At
you.
first, if you look at the picture that are on the website, they kind of look funky. So it's like, But seeing it in person, it looks really good.
Okay,
Tell us
thank you.
about that body.
So this body is an addiction for Fair Lady Z. It just came out this year, like maybe a couple months ago. So yeah, thanks to Accuvance for sending this over for me to actually run it
Oh, nice.
for
That's
this season.
cool.
So yeah. So
Nice.
I don't know if you guys remember, I used to run the R35 bodies.
Mhm.
So I finally switched back to the Z.
Cool. looks good.
Yeah,
We
thank
like
you.
it.
Thank you.
Congrats on a third place and on the TQ.
Thank you.
We would like to put you on our stream podcast type in the future.
Okay.
I can hit you up on Tech1 on your Instagram. Is it Alfredo Tech1 or just Tech1?
Just
Drift?
Tech1Drift. That's the
main
yeah,
one?
I'm the one that operates all the social media.
Okay,
It's,
cool.
From TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Nice.
So it's
Is it all
Tech1Drift.
just Tech One for social medias?
Yes, all Tech1 social medias.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I do
YouTube.
follow you guys. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's cool. If you guys have a YouTube video, maybe future collab in it.
Okay,
We can
yeah.
do something.
Sounds good.
Maybe when Adam and I visit again, we'll do like a runtime or tandems and whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
So and we'll put it on our stream and then video.
Sounds good.
This is a new experiment for us. So
Yeah.
thanks again for the time.
Thank you. Thank
have
you
a
for
good day
having
and
me.
congrats.
Thank
Yeah.
you.